YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XL, right back at you with all of my card games. The show where we take a look at whatever deck we want to look at. We have ourselves good time with it. Today we're looking at a blast from the past. This is the deck, I dug this out of storage because I wanted to see if it still works. This is a deck that I played during my 100 Days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Series back in January. This is World Legacy, World Clash, Darklord, Athena, FTK. It's a deck with a lot of different moving parts, and it's got a whole bunch of, it's a very hard deck to describe because it just does so many things. You have to see it to believe it. So we're going to take this deck into good old EDO Pro. I'm going to show off long-winded combos of the like that we see with our Venus and our other cards. But first, quick shout out to our boy Fiery Vespucci, who originally donated this deck. Thanks, my dude, once again. So I'm going to take the deck out as it is today. Maybe fix it up as a future video, but for now I want to take a look at it as it was back then. And if you want a deck list, it'll be in the description today, because this is a 60 card deck. So without any further ado, let's go into the duels. Alright, yeah, the first opponent. And we can go first or second with this deck. Really just depends on the hand. This deck is very much, you know, dependent on the sort of hand you get. There's a lot of different hands you can start out with, a lot of different ways you can go about it. What's most important, we do start with the Agent of Creation Venus, which is very important. You know, you can either have this in the grave or you can have it in your hand, doesn't really matter which. But it's most important you have Venus, because that's how you start a lot of your plays. You go for your Saryuja, you're digging through your 60 card deck, you get things going. So we're up against DDDs, okay, the old kings of Master Rule 3. We'll see, they can still do quite a bit of stuff. What do we have for our hand? I do have my Gizmek, so I can, like, steal any, if he summons Guru-Gamesh, I can just steal that. I have Deus X-krawler, which is okay in the hand if I have my monstrosity. Got hand destruction, I can put stuff in there. This is one of those hands, it's very mismatched, there's a lot of different things that we can do. It's really going to depend on what we draw into to see what we do. I'll probably start with hand destruction if I can, just to, like, draw into more stuff. We'll see how it goes. For now, though, my opponent is doing his own long-winded combo, but I'm going to skip ahead of that because we've seen DDD combos. We're here to see how this deck do. So I'll be back as soon as this guy's done, and we'll see what we get into. Alrighty, so now it's finally our turn. My opponent has made a slight misplay, apparently. I don't remember what this guy does. DD Dog. Face on, cannot attack, face negated. Okay. Interesting indeed. Unfortunately, he used his whole hand, so I can't use hand destruction. But I do have Gizmek Kaku. I can summon this dude from my hand because he has a thing in the extra monster zone. Basically just a link killer nowadays because, you know, obviously he can put everything else in the main monster zone. But this will let me steal his Guru-Gamesh, and that'll stop Guru-Gamesh from being destroyed. So we're going to go ahead and start with that. Let's go ahead and summon forth the Agent of Creation, Venus. It's a very important monster. Multiple times a turn, I can pay 500 to summon a shiny ball from my deck. And my opponent has something. Not sure what exactly they have. It must be one of these pendulum scales. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think any of his other monsters do anything. I know, it's been a while since I played DDDs. I know this guy has spell trap negation, but I'm not playing no spell traps at the moment. So, should be good there. I mean, yeah, I've got my Gizmek Kaku. That's going to be very important for getting rid of some of these monsters of his. And now we're just going to go ahead and summon our final ball and try to make ourselves a Saryuja. Luckily, Doggo does not work on any links. Because this was made before Link Arrow, so it does not work on any links. What are you up to? Which of these does something? Target, that doesn't do anything. Once return this card, negate an activated trap effect. No. No, I don't think he can do anything. I'm not sure what it's prompting, but it's something. It's a something. So let's go ahead and make our Linky Stinky Spider. Acha, this is our Link 1. I can summon a monster from my hand of a normal variety. And let me double check Imduk. Summon a World Chalice from the hand. Guess it doesn't matter then. I mean, I'll go ahead and... Nah, I will save my Ebe in my hand. I can summon her once my Imduk goes away. So we're gonna go and make Imduk. You want to make these two. You want 4 different monsters when you make Saryuja as often as humanly possible, which is like every time if you can help it. Hachamba. So we'll make Saryuja Skull Dread. He'll let us draw 4, put 3 on the bottom of the deck, and Imduk gives me my Ib, which will just give me more stuff. So we'll go ahead and summon this over here. And let's see what we draw into. That's... Okay, we'll keep that. We'll get rid of the hand destruction. Don't need that. Oof. See, this has to be normal. See, World Chalice is nice because it lets you summon more monsters, but it has to be normal summoned. And I've already normal summoned, so we'll get rid of the Chalice, and I'll get rid of the Beckoned. I'm hoping if I can draw into a monstrosity, I can go for, like, World Demiurgy. That would be the preferred thing. So, we'll go ahead and use our Ixchel. We'll discard her and a Darklord card to draw more things. Transmodify. Interesting, but not useful to me at the moment. Let's go ahead and... Oh, there's so many things I could make. That's always the thing with this deck. There's too many things sometimes. Let's go ahead and use Saryuja Skull Dread, though. I can summon a monster from my hand. And we'll go ahead and summon Superbia, because he has the most attack. He'll also gain a 300-point boost thanks to Saryuja, so that'll be good. And like I said, I can make the Arrival at Ignister. It'll have all of... Well, it will be a 4K beat stick that can pop stuff, which is not bad. Let's see here. And I can transmodify Superbia, but he'll just negate it. So let's go for Battle Phase. Let's go for the Battle Phase and wipe out everything he's got. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get rid of Siegfried so I can use my spells again. Because he can't protect that from anything, and he has no dark contracts. Let's go ahead and get rid of... What's this dude do? Add a dark contract in the graveyard. Okay, I'll just get rid of that guy. Let's get rid of that guy. That's his name. And then I destroyed a card. So I can summon a monster. Oh yeah, I can just summon Garugamesh. And that'll be good, because then I can use Garugamesh as more link material. So he's going to get back his dark contract, which will allow him to search things. But hopefully I will be able to wipe out his life points. Well, not all of his life points, but I'll be able to wipe out most of them. Hachamba. So, let's see. If you take effect damage, if you normal summon level 5 or higher DD without tributing it, you can... let's see. Okay. Just double checking what that does. Let's go ahead and activate World Legacy Survivor. This excavates 5 cards. I either get a Crawler or a World Legacy card. And let's see. Ooh, I did get Monstrosity. But unfortunately... Well, actually... Yeah, the fact that Crawler is in the hand is a bit of a problem. Because it only summons from the deck. I can summon my Deus X-krawler, which is pretty good. But not everything. This is the thing with this deck. Sometimes you get everything, sometimes you don't. And I could make... Let's see, I could make Trigate Wizard and a Phoenix. Actually, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. So let's go ahead and use Trigate Wizard using these 3. Acha. This will gain a point boost. So basically, here's how Trigate Wizard works. Everything that points to him, he gains an additional effect. Right now, co-link monsters do double damage. Let's go ahead and activate Burgeoning. And... Oh, I can summon multiple... Oh. Odd. I thought I only had... I thought I had only the 2 mods. Okay, that works. Oh yeah, I forgot Tezcalipoca, level 9. What am I talking about? I was thinking I was doing it wrong, but no, we're still good. And yeah, just like all Darklords, Tezcalipoca can use this effect to reuse a spell. I will go ahead and do that just to use up another Superbia. Or I could use Ixchel. Actually, I'm going to use Ixchel instead, because she can let me use my spells as well. And let's go ahead and make... See, I want to make Nightmare Phoenix, but I also want to make Demiurgy. Where'd he go? There, this guy. Because he's unaffected by monster effects. And he's a 3500 booty that can nuke the board. Oh, those are really both good options, aren't they? I think, honestly, that this will be better. Let's see, using this. And this. Because I want to get rid of these scales and just stop him from doing anything. As much as I want to do other things. Let's see. I'll get rid of Transmodify. Don't need it right now. Let's get rid of Newton. Go away, Newton. And I'll get to draw one card. Ooh, Athena, nice. If I still had Venus, which I can get back to, that would be part of the OTK, because you go summoning Athena, you summon out Venus. It's long-winded, but it does work. And let's see. Let's go ahead and make Lib. Because Lib's going to be able to, what is it? I can set a World Legacy spell trap. And I also now have a once per turn negate, and now I'll have another negate. And that's what this deck does. You know, like I said, you start with a few cards, you end with a lot of cards. Like, that goes so fast, it's hard to describe it sometimes. But you get the idea. You know, your opponent, you know, they make their board, and that's cool and all. No. You know, your opponent makes the board, you make your board bigger. You go for all these things. I could have gone for Demergy. I could have gone for the Arrival at Ignister. I could have done a lot of things. Let's see, what does this do? Okay, that's fine. Go ahead. Add another dude. Add a thing, because since I have a monster that is co-linked, I can negate and destroy one card with World Legacy's Sorrow. Sorry, my dude. I'm going to have to say no. I don't know what other cards you might have, but I'm pretty sure you're not getting around this. I mean, I've got this. I can't be destroyed in battle. If I link this thing away, I get more. Ooh, Pot of Avarice. Pot of Avarice is really where your combos go bigger, because then you can get Venus back, and I usually just grab Link Spider or Imduk just so I can link those things away. And we should. I mean, I don't even need to play this. I'm just playing it to play it. And let's see. Banish this card, add World Legacy card from deck to hand. I would love to do that. I love more cards. Alright, I should have added my level 9s back. I could have gotten Burgeoning and summoned Crawler and made Demergy. Like I said, there's too many things this deck does. It's hard to know all the things you should do. I'm just going to get the big arm guy. Big old high five to my opponent. We'll go ahead and end this one. Because we're pretty much just shut down the DD guy. So, that's the idea of this deck. You start with a few little things. Make big board, annihilate opponent with all the things in the world. And like I said, I have the Rival at Ignister, I've got Demergy to Field Nuke, I've got so many things. So many things. But for now, let's go for duel number 2. Continue showing what this deck can do. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Let's see we'll summon some more stuff. Like I said, this deck can do a whole lot of things. I like to do as many of them as humanly possible. More DDDs. Alright, I guess DDD is very popular today. I don't know. I was not expecting multiple DDDs. Well, we'll find out. We'll see. You know, I take down one DDD player. I can take down all the DDD players. That's just how that works. So, again, I'm going to go ahead and just skip ahead. We've seen DDD play. I mean, he's starting with Genghis this time. But, whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's go ahead for skip ahead a little bit. And we'll see what kind of board we can... Oh, wait, nope, never mind. I was about to say let's skip ahead, but I guess not. He didn't do that much. So let's go ahead and start with the banishment of the Darklords. Built out of the Ash Blossoms and things like that. And we'll see. Alright, Venus, go forth. Now, I was considering, you know, like, if I was to remake this deck, I would probably try to fit in that one Agent Synchro dude. You know, the one that can, like, reuse Venuses. That would probably be a good fit in this deck. You know, make it a little easier to do double, even triple Venus. As hard as it is to triple Venus, it'd be a lot easier to double it if I had that dude. Let's see. Okay, that'll work. Let's go ahead and summon forth Linky Stinky Spider. And I will make Imduk. Even though I could just summon out Beckoned, it doesn't really matter too much. It'll all work out the same way. So let's go ahead and make our boy. And I'll go ahead to search more cards. Get monster from hand. Go ahead and get the Beckoned guy. And what are we on to? Alrighty. Oh, those are a lot of good cards. Alright, Tezcalipoca, transmodify for sure. And I guess the Chalice, because I don't really need it right now. As good as that is, I don't need it right now. So let's go ahead and draw even more cards. Alright. If only I had Athena before I did Venus, that would have been even better. So much better. Alright, so what we're going to do here, set monster reborn. And I wish I could go for Gizmek, but oh, I could. I'm just gonna go ahead and card destruction. Let's see what other cards I get. Ooh, Jinzo. Jinzo, indeed. Okay, so let's go ahead. Darklord's Contact. Ooh, Superbia, very nice. And this ought to work just fine, honestly. I could go ahead and bring back my Ixchel. Hacha. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and go for Demiurgy this time. You know, I don't always get to go Demiurgy, but I think this will work just fine. I'll go ahead and get another Contact going, so I can get more monster on board. That way I can keep Succession for later. And let's see. Yeah. Why not? Search more stuff. Might as well. These are all going to go to the graveyard. Might as well use them now. Let's go ahead and search another Contact out. Now that I put it back into my deck, I might as well get it. And so let's go ahead and make... oh wait, I got Monster Reborn, that's right. I don't want to make Demiurgy right now. Dang it. If it wasn't for... Well, I could just do it. Ugh, it's hard though. It's very, very, very hard. I'm gonna summon Jinzo to stop all the trap effects. Not that there are already trap effects, but if they were, I would be stopping them right now. Let's see here. I could go for Trigate Wizard. What does this do again? When spell trap effects activated, negate the... Okay, that negates spell trap, so... You know what? Screw it. I'm summoning Demiurgy. I'm gonna summon Demiurgy, because I bloody well can. Yeah. Let's go ahead and I can't... Oh, wait. Did I not use... I used 3 different... Oh, wait. No, they have to have different types. That's okay. I made the slight mistake. You see, you have to have different types when you go for Demiurgy. Otherwise, he doesn't get that nice nuke the board effect. But it's okay. This way, I get to keep my Monster Reborn, and I get to keep my other revivals. So, not too bummed out by that. I probably could have gone for Monster Reborn, done more damage, but it's okay. This will work regardless. You know, this will be fine. I could save this for next turn. He has no idea what this is. Is there anything I'd even want to revive right now? Not really. So, I'm going to go ahead and have my turn. You know, this will be fine. You know, that's the thing with Demiurgy. You need to have different types, and, you know, they have to have different, different types, different attributes. So, you 99% of the time, if you want to go for this guy, you need monstrosity. You need to have that on the board. But I didn't. I just hard made him. But he's still immune to all monster effects, so that's still something. It's still a bit of something, and if this guy plays any traps, they don't work no more. I've got Gizno. I got Gizno. He cannot be, can't be using no traps. Not that DDDs use a lot of trap cards, but just forget about that. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. We are all good in the hood. I've got my Jinzo, I've got my guy with spear, I've got big old skull dragon, and I've got whatever the hell Demiurgy is supposed to be. I think he's supposed to be like a giant gear or something. He doesn't really look like a gear too much, but that's just me. Alrighty, so now he's going to get one of his DD monsters. I'm going to guess it to be... Okay, no Lamia. In the hand, go ahead, send DD a Dark Contract... Alright, so he can revive that. Okay. Okay, so since he summoned something from the extra deck, Demiurgy lets me summon a monster from my deck. Let's see. Okay, so World Armor, you don't do anything special. So let's go for Mardark. 1, because he's big. 2, because he weakens all my opponent's monsters. So he'll get a 300-point boost, and he's weakening everything in my opponents by 500 for every dragon I have. I have 2 dragons, so he loses 2,000 attack on everything. If he wants to beat over anything of mine, he's going to have to really put in the effort to do so. Alright, so Savant Kepler adds the fusion one. Alrighty. And Lamia's going to summon herself. Very cool. Let's see, and then this is going to allow him to bring back another DD, which sadly gets a power boost because that's how Saryuja works. He shares power equally with all people. Alright. I will say this guy, he's putting up a little bit more fight than the last DD player, but I still have Mardark, and so long as I have this, he's in a big bit of trouble. Yeah, this only works on spell traps. And this one will let him summon something as well. Yep. Nicola. Okay, what do you do? This card, the Pendulum Zone is destroyed. Okay, this doesn't do anything. Oh no, it's Kali Yuga. That's like the worst one. Let's see, rest this turn, other cards and their effects cannot be activated, other cards are negated, and he can just... Oh wait, it doesn't work on Demiurge. That's right, he's unaffected. Even so, he's still just as big as Kali Yuga. Well, unfortunate indeed. Well, he did hard make Kali Yuga. That is a very nasty Xyz monster. It is Harpy's Feather Duster plus Field Negation. It's pretty nasty. I mean, it's only one per turn, but it's still something. Okay, so he's going to beat over my Chalice. Deal some damage. Granted, he still will not be able to use traps, and now his monsters get weaker. He really should have killed my Mardark. I mean, that's just my opinion, but he probably should have killed Mardark. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and... Let's see, checking arrows. I see what to do here. We're going to use Darklord's Contact. And then I can bring back Superbia. That way Superbia's effect in the grave, he gets to revive one of my fairies. And I could summon Athena. That is very... You know, I'm going to summon Athena this time just to summon Athena. You know, Athena's a nice monster. If a fairy's summoned, I inflict 600 damage. I can ditch a fairy on the field to summon another fairy from my graveyard. It's very nice. I can't summon Athena, but I can summon other things. You know, just to hedge our bets, I'm going to do that, even though there's literally no point in doing so. If I had my shiny balls in the deck and all that, I would do that, but I've got too much stuff going on right now to do Athena. But at least she'll be able to do some burn damage. And that I'm happy with. So, ooh, I could make the arrival. Let's see, what attributes do I have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4K beat stick. I see. I see indeed. Alright, I'm going to make Cerberus. I'm going to make Cerberus using this and this. Because then Cerberus, he's pointing to 2 monsters. I can pop 1 card. It's still only 1 card, but I can still destroy Kali Yuga and draw another card. Hacha. And transmodify into what? I have no idea. I'm just going to go ahead and go for it. I'm pretty sure my opponent has lost. Alrighty, so there's another duel against DDDs. A slightly more competent DDD player, and I did get to summon Demiurge, although I did it wrong. But regardless, I still summoned Demiurge. It's not that hard to do. So let's go for one more duel today. I do have some replays saved, but let's go for duel number 3. See if we can find someone who is not playing DDDs, and see what else we can do. Alrighty, third and final opponent of the day. Let's see if we can have ourselves one last nice hand. That'd be nice. We'll see how it goes. Let's see here. I asked for too much. This is actually a pretty bad opening hand. Oh boy. Well, this is the thing with this deck. I was about to say a problem. It's a thing that happens with any 60 card deck. Sometimes you just open with nothing. Sometimes. I mean, here's the thing. If I top deck into my Venus, I am like golden. Because I'll summon Venus, go for all the Saryuja, Pot of Avarice, blah, 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 blee, 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 keep doing it, keep doing it. All's good there. The problem is, like, just, like, getting Venus. What does this guy do again? Opponent activates a spell trap. Alright, so that's a spell trap negator, which has 0 defense, and he put it in defense mode. I don't know why. Maybe he's planning to use this for something? I don't know. This appears to be Drytron. I saw the ritual earlier. Odd-Eyes Gravity Dragon. Okay, this is some sort of troll deck then. Some sort of troll deck of some variety. Where he's trying to summon out a bunch of rituals that, like, they annoy you, basically. So this thing, what does this do? Opponent skips their next main phase 1. Negate the effects of face-up fusion, synchro, and exceeds monsters while on the field. Ow. That's not good. Wait, does that work on Lynx? I don't think it does. No, it does not. Okay. Okay, so I don't get a main phase, basically. So I skip, enter the battle phase, go for main phase 2. I'm not just going to do nothing. That would be dumb. Does he have anything worth stealing? I mean, I can't use anything that he has. So I guess I'm just going to have to go for banishment of the Darklords and hope for the best. Like I said, that's the one problem with this deck, is that on occasion you will have bricky hands. And I could steal a monster, but there's really no purpose to doing so. So I'm just gonna end my turn. I'm just gonna do nothing. I mean, he's got the Amorphage dude, Amorphactor Pain, I should call him. But, you know, he only skips the main phase once. This is not good. That is a scapegoat. He's gonna make some crazy combo now. Gosh darn it, that's my job. I'm supposed to do the crazy combos. Why are you doing this to me? Alright, I shouldn't complain. I've done a few combos and I've dunked on a few people today, so I suppose this is either karma, my comeuppance, or a little bit of both. And I think he's gonna make Avermax, actually. Cyber Angel Vrash. Okay. Interesting. What is above text, unofficial, it describes the card's functionality in the OCG. Is that like some new text that they gotta add to cards? Stop Master Duel? I have no idea. I haven't the faintest clue. But yeah, I don't see us getting around this, folks, because while I can like top deck Venus and potentially do all the things, the problem for me is that like I need to top deck Venus or nothing else, because there's literally nothing else in my hand. There's literally nothing. I've got a whole heckin' lot of nothing. Oh wait, no. A Chained Soul. Okay. But he still has, yeah, Medianus. So he's gonna be able to make Bethor. Why did you make Bethor? That's why. Aegeon the Sea Castrum. He's gonna be hitting my extra deck. What does this do? Banish random face down card. This card's attack becomes equal to that banished monster, so during either player's turn, attach material. Target opponent's banished thing. Return to extra deck if you do destroy a monster opponent controls. Ouch. I mean, I don't really have any of that stuff. I mean, I'm like all links. I don't think that's gonna do you much good. Okay, so he hit my Trigate Wizard, which blows, but is not a huge deal. The big deal is whether or not I live through all this. Let's see. Oh yeah, he's got the Odd Eyes Gravity Dragon, so now I take 500 just to do anything. So I'm pretty much dead in the water right here. Unless let's see, 3, 5... Never mind. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm so hopeful. I'm so hopeful, and yet at the end of the day, he's just dunking on me. Now he's got, okay, 3, 6, that's game. Okay, so that's game indeed. So, unfortunate, but this is what happens when you brick. So, as much as I hate to end on a slow note, that's what we're going to have to do. But I do have the replay saved up. So, as soon as I'm done in the end screen, I will show those off. Alrighty, so the World Legacy, World Chalice, Darklord, Athena, OTK, Link Spam, whatever the heck kind of deck this is. We went 2 out of 3. Admittedly, we dueled the same sort of deck twice, but that just goes to show you this deck, you know, it can work. It does work. All you need is a little bit of stuff to start, and you are golden. If you brick, you're dead. But that happens with any 60-card deck, really. It really does. So, I hope regardless of that you did enjoy this video. Make sure to hit the like button. Thanks again to Fiery Vespucci for donating this deck all those months ago. And so, thank you guys for watching. Please stick around for the couple replays I do have saved up with this deck. Doing more of the same, but with a few differences to it. You know, thumbing different things. And I'll see you guys again in the next video. So, take a look at these replays I got, and I'll see you guys later.